Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Sharita. Welcome. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Okay, you guys, so over the past couple months, I have made several blind buy purchases. Some of them were hits, some of them were hell no's, okay? So if that sounds like something that you're interested in hearing more about, then just keep watching. Okay, you guys, so I would like to say that I'm against blind buying.
Lying. Why you always lying?
Well, obviously, it's not true. I really do, for the most part, try to get my nose on scents before I purchase. But I don't know, something about the last couple months, I've just been wanting what I wanted. And so I have been doing some blind buys. I figure with some of the designer scents, they are a little safer to blind buy. It's lower risk, cost-wise. But either way, I feel like you should be purchasing fragrances from a company with a good return policy. Me personally, if I don't love a scent, it's going back to the store. I'm not one of those people, well, the bottle is pretty, it'll look nice in my collection, and I hate the juice. No, I work too hard for my money, so it's going back. All right, so with all that being said, let's get into the ones that were loves and the ones that I just did not care for. So the first one on this list is a designer fragrance. I don't have very many designer fragrances in my collection, but in an actual effort to not be a niche snob, I have been trying to get my nose on more designer scents, just so that my collection is a little bit more well-rounded. And so it's easier on my pocketbook, okay? Because I know there are some great designer scents out there. It's just gonna take a little more work to get them because so many of them just smell alike to me or very designery. I feel like so many of them just recycle the same notes. I mean, jasmine, orange blossom, you know, it's just so redundant, you know, but I found one that I am head over heels for, and that is BELLE by Jean Paul Gaultier. Now, I know that I've heard so much hype around this particular designer scent, but I don't know, something made me want to try this. And when I did, I was blown. It was just so beautiful. I was blown away. I was like, really? Just a simple pear, vetiver, and vanilla is doing this in a bottle? So this scent was a definite yes for me, okay? Definitely will be a repurchase. I have not had this but for, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks, week and a half, and you can see where the dent is. I mean, this is kind of ridiculous. My daughter loves it. I mean, we've just been overspraying the crap out of this, and it is one that is definitely worth the hype. I love the price point. I love the bottle. This is just a hit. Okay, now some of these that we are going to go over, you won't see me holding up a full bottle of it because it's not here. It's back at Saks, okay? Which brings us to the next fragrance, which is ORIANA by Parfums de Marly. You guys, I wanted to like this one so bad. The minute it went on sale, I purchased it. Blind buy purchase. I was just so disappointed. I have a dedicated review to it. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. But I was just really underwhelmed by the fragrance. And what really made me want to return it was the performance. I had some serious performance issues with that. I don't know if it was just my body chemistry. I don't know, but it was just a definite hell no for me. Something with the way that dry down is. I don't mind a musk. I don't have an issue with musky scents, but for me to be expecting this delicious gourmand throughout the fragrance and to get, you know, the citrusy opening. Then it goes to this fruity, creamy, marshmallowy scent in the mid. And then it ends up at like this really musky orange blossom mandarin scent. It was just a no for me. Just totally disappointed. So that one is back at Saks where it belongs. Okay, moving on. The next one, I still have the bottle, but I'm thinking I am going to do a giveaway because this was literally sprayed once. And this is LIBRE by Yves Saint Laurent. Now, luckily I bought a small bottle, so it did not set me back too much, but it's not that it's a bad scent. I just feel like I don't like the way this is balanced. Now, I should have gotten the original over the Intense, but I smelled the regular too. I liked it a little more, but I did not love the scent. This is one that everybody just seems to have and love, and it was just not a love for me. I'm thinking maybe it's just the lavender mixed with that bergamot, the orange notes. I don't know. I don't know exactly why this is just, it just seems like really dry to me. A very dry scent, not quite enough sweetness for my liking. So this is a miss for me. Don't come for me in the comments. I know y'all love LIBRE, but LIBRE Intense is just, it's a no for me, okay? Now this next one, I swear, was almost a miss. It was, when I tell you I had this boxed up on my console table, ready to go back to Bloomingdale's. It was packaged and ready to go. And something told me, just give it one more try on the skin. I had only tested it on paper, which is ill-advised because everything is going to smell very different on your skin. But just smelling it on paper, I wasn't getting any of the praline note. And what I'm talking about is Lancome's BOUQUET. This is from the Maison Lancome line, which is like their private line. So this is somewhat like their niche house within the brand, okay? I love this fragrance. I love, 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 love this fragrance. This is an amazingly sweet beast mode oud rose praline combination. It is gorgeous and definitely will be repurchasing this. I know it's going to take a long time for me to get through this big bottle of such a beast. Like 3 pumps, you're set. This is going to be in your clothes for days. This projects. This is what a luxury fragrance should perform like. But yeah, definitely a hit, definitely a love. I love this scent, and I really can't wait to wear this thing out in the upcoming fall and winter. Okay, so this next one, honey, as soon as it went on sale, it was sold out. So I was fortunate enough to get this Fenty Eau de Parfum at a 3-hour pop-up sale on their website. I was just the right time, right place, sitting here in my room, working on my computer, editing videos. And honey, Rihanna sent me a text and I said, let me buy it. Had no idea that it would be sold out months later. It's been a month and a half at least since this has come out. And it still hasn't been restocked. I love this scent because this is a very different scent. No, I don't think anything else smells like this. It's a very unique, musky, blueberry, tangerine scent. You don't pick up on a lot of the florals that are in here. Like there's I think a Bulgarian rose that's in here. A couple other florals. But to me, what you're getting is this beautiful, complex, citrusy, sparkling, musky, very unique scent. This is one that definitely not a blind buy. Definitely have to get your nose on it. I bought it because it was Fenty. Hello. and I just really wanted to get my hands on it, and I'm very happy that I did, because I love the fragrance. For some reason, I reach for this when I just want to smell a little put together. I don't think this is like a date night scent or a night out, anything like that. I think this is a good, fresh, musky daytime scent. And you know what? This pairs well. This pairs so well with the Kayali's Citrus. I think it's what, Citrus 12? If I'm not mistaken. No, I'm sorry. Not Citrus. Musk. Musk 12. Because this has already got the musk in there. That, with this, honey, you're gonna be a musky goddess, whatever that is and what that smells like. But you get the added jasmine from the Kayali fragrance with the fruitiness of this, and it's just very, very beautiful together. It's like it's like a musky skin scent with this added fruit, and you just smell kind of amazing to me. So again, that is Fenty Perfume by Fenty Beauty. Guys, so the next one on this list, I feel bipolar about this next fragrance. I don't have the bottle because I sent it back. And I'm talking about Montel's Arabians Tonka. When I first smelled it, I thought that it was very interesting, a good scent. I didn't know if it was something that I would reach for, which is what my main issue was. Like, am I really going to reach for this? Where am I going to wear this? It was just a lot of questions. And then the more I smelled it, for some reason, I was like, this reminds me of something in my collection. And I couldn't put my finger on what it was. And it was Deluxe by Tiziana Terenzi. Now, Deluxe, if you're not familiar with that fragrance, it is a rose, coffee, vanilla, honey combo. It's a beautiful scent, very reminiscent of Intense Cafe. But for some reason, like the dry down of Deluxe was really putting me in the mindset of Arabians Tonka. And I don't want fragrances that are very close in my collection. So I sent it back. Y'all, this is one of the most beast mode fragrances ever, like ever, that I've ever put my nose on. I sprayed it on a tester strip and I left it, you know, just sitting on the table. For some reason, every time I walk past that table, I would pick it up and smell it. Pick it up and smell it. And the more I smelled it, the more I regret sending it back. So, you know what I did? I was like, you know what? I need me another bottle of Intense Cafe. Let me order a full size Intense Cafe. And if you order through the Montel website, you get a travel size for free. That's with any full bottle purchase. You get a free travel size of any scent of your choosing. So I was like, let me go ahead and get me a little free Arabians Tonka, because I feel like a full bottle of that fragrance in my collection really doesn't have a place, but I would love to have like a decant of that, a small travel size, where if I'm in the mood for it, I'll have access to it, because it is a beautiful scent, but it is very complex. It is very, very beast mode. You really got to be sure about it. And it's one of those fragrances, honey, you better wear it or it's going to wear you. It is really a special scent. And I'm just like, I keep smelling, even now, a week later, I keep smelling that strip. And the scent has gone nowhere. It is like full on the strip, like I just sprayed it. That's how strong of a scent that is. So I'm going to say it's a hit, because something made me go back and get that scent back into my life. So we're going to go with Arabians Tonka was a hit. Can't wait for the bottle to get here. And you know what? I think it will actually pair quite well with Intense Cafe. So I'll let you know how that goes. Okay, so the next one is a Kayali fragrance, and I have a dedicated review on it. I have mentioned this several times on my channel already, but this is Kayali's Invite Only Amber 23. Honey, I will continue to sing this praises, because this is a complex gourmand at a beautiful price point, and it has some performance to it even with, you know, that $100 price point. This is a sour dark cherry. This is honey. This is oud done right. This is tobacco leaf. This has Madagascar vanilla. I mean, this is a beautiful, sweet, gourmand, sexy fragrance. And if you have not smelled it, definitely get your nose on it. I wouldn't say blind buy, just because there are certain notes in here that if you're not sure what kind of notes you like, no, don't blind buy it, because the oud may be off-putting to you. The cinnamon note, though light, it's there, and some people just can't do, like, you know, too much cinnamon. So definitely get your nose on it. Absolutely a hit. Absolutely a hit for me. Okay, now the next fragrance is one that you see everybody praising. The bottle is gorgeous. I was so looking forward to having this in my collection, but when I tell you it was a no on me. I don't doubt that Bond No. 9's Greenwich Village is amazing on certain people, but it was horrible on my skin. My body chemistry was like, no. Sprayed it on test strip when I got it. And I was like, what the heck is this? Like, it just wasn't what I was expecting. It wasn't pretty. I'm thinking this is gonna be very pretty, a little sweet, very, I don't know what I thought, but it was not what I thought it was gonna be. This dried down to something very dry, floral, salty. For some reason, this just had such a salty, dry, almost like buttery, it was a no for me. This is nothing that I wanted to smell like. And I was just so shocked, because I thought that this would be, you know, for sure a addition to my collection, but I was very wrong about that. So she's back at Bloomingdale's, where she belongs, and hopefully she'll find a good home, because this home was not the one for her. Now, the next one buy that I did not keep was Oud Satin Mood by MFK. Now, I am an MFK fan. It may be my favorite house, I'm not sure. Still trying to figure out, you know, what's really my favorite house, but I probably have more MFK fragrances, more fragrances from that one line than any other house. Now, Oud Satin Mood leans somewhat masculine to me, but the thing about that particular fragrance is the oud started to develop it almost got like a very slight minty scent on my skin, and I just didn't like it. It almost got to be a little medicinal. I know a lot of people get that vibe from Baccarat Rouge, where they say it smells like a little medicinal, like Band-Aids. Like I don't get any of that from Baccarat Rouge on my skin. But it just did not work well with my body chemistry. So I had to take her back. Take him back. Okay, now the last fragrance on this list was one that I was initially on the fence about before I bought it, but I was able to get a small full size, a bottle of it for $40, I think. I don't have the bottle with me. I didn't return it. I gave it to my sister literally just yesterday, and I actually regret it already. I did get me a little decant of it before I gave it to her, but this is Mugler's Angel Muse. This is a beautiful scent. Make no mistake, this is a beautiful scent, but me and patchouli, we have a very complicated relationship, and to me, Angel Muse is, I mean, just a quarter of an inch over the line of too much patchouli for me. It is a beautiful scent. But I just was unsure about, am I really going to wear this? Like sometimes I'll wear it and it's just perfect. Other times I'll wear it, I'm like, I'm getting these little hints of patchouli like coming at me. And so that is the only thing that was off-putting to me. But overall, that is a beautiful gourmand that is definitely more of a, to me, that's more of a niche scent, because that is not your typical designer type fragrance. The notes they have in there are just not notes that you're going to see everywhere in the designer world. That is a beautiful gourmand designer scent done right. It's just me and patchouli, you know. Me and patchouli, we don't vibe sometime. And I know when I got that, I knew that was like a somewhat of a prominent note in the fragrance. That's why I was on the fence about it for so long before I did order it. But it is definitely a beautiful scent. If you don't have an issue with patchouli, definitely get your nose on it because it is worth the price point. And I will probably definitely be pulling it out here and there, you know, in the upcoming fall and winter, especially as it gets cold, because I just feel like it will be a very comforting, you know, hazelnut chocolate scent. All right, you guys, so that is my video for today. Please drop me a comment and let me know what was your best blind buy this year and what was your worst blind buy this year so far. I really hope that you enjoyed the content. If you did, definitely give the video a big thumbs up, and I will catch you on the next one.